Williams also says students will have more interactions with animals than in the classroom. Ware also says choosing a snack such as a fruit over chips can make a big difference in your nutrition. The CDC reports 78 Americans die every day from an opioid overdose. Marco Rubio is leading the Florida Senate race with 49%, and Democrat Patrick Murphy is behind with 47%. It is still anyone's race to win as we come down to the wire. For Pagliacca, this harness isn't just for stability and support. To him, it symbolizes getting one step closer to his goal.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Every day, Jesse Shaka needs to take about 15 to 20 different pills.
There is no cure for Crohn's, so you really are at the mercy of these prescription drugs.
Drugs, he says, cause terrible side effects just as bad as the pain from the disease. Crohn's disease is an inflammation of the digestive tract and can cause symptoms like abdominal pain and fever.
That pain radiates through my life. My friends, my family can obviously see that I'm in pain. There are days when I can't walk. There are days when I can't move from my bed just because the pain is so bad.
But with the passing of the medical marijuana amendment, Shaka says it will grow more than just hope.
It gives me the power to have control of my disease, to have control of my pain, which at the moment I don't have.
But local bans and delays on medical marijuana dispensaries continue to pop up throughout Florida. Still, Shaka thinks this gives more time to create proper regulations.
It's not something that is going to be done in a day. It's not something that's going to be done in a month. It takes that time to really set it up so that way we have a program that will continue, that will have longevity, that will provide results.
And Dr. Joseph Rosado, trained to recommend medical marijuana, agrees.
I think that because those mayors and sheriffs are paid to serve and protect the community, they are wanting to be certain that everyone's on the same page and that everything is being done legally and above board without any issues down the road.
As for Shaka, it's not about getting high.
Having the ability to say that I want to use medical marijuana as a treatment really does give me hope that I will find something.
Shaka hopes he doesn't have to feel the pain for much longer. Reporting in Orlando, Nydia Diaz, UCF Nightly News.
I actually attempted to kill myself.
At 13 years old, Emily Silva's life took an unexpected turn.
I tried doing it by cutting. First, I cut up my entire left arm. I'm still left with the scars.
It wasn't until recently that Silva realized why she started harming herself.
I did that because the pain that I was feeling inside was too much for me to handle, and I would much rather feel physical pain. So in a way, it was a distraction from all the pain that I felt inside, all of the emptiness. I wanted to feel something, if it wasn't nothing.
According to the CDC, suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students. Denise Lamas of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention says it's usually a combination of things that can lead to suicide.
Depression, things that situation that happen in life, changing. That's what I think that the college students have that high rate of suicide because of like all the changes that they're experiencing in life too.
Lamas says there's a stigma surrounding suicide. She says we can fight that stigma by being the voice.
Now I feel like I can talk to everyone because no one talked to me when I was feeling down. No one talked to me when I was really anxious or when I tried to attempt suicide. That wasn't something that you talked about.
For Silva, she'll continue to share her story in hopes of saving more lives. In Orlando, Nydia Diaz, UCF Nightly News. They're noisy, they're furry, they're bats. And Laura Finn fell in love with these critters when her UCF professor brought a rescued bat into the classroom.
I just thought it was the coolest thing I had ever seen in my life. And one thing led to another, and you know, I graduated with my bachelor's, and then I went on back to UCF to get my master's and studied bat houses.
Bat houses like these are spread all around campus, which Finn helped create.
My motto kind of is bat house is not in your house.
She also rescued the bats found trapped in the College of Sciences. And Patrick Boland, a biology professor, says before there were knights, there were bats.
There were certainly bats here when campus started. And these are just bats. What happens when you develop an area, bats start to interact more with your built environment and your buildings.
Buildings such as business administration and the library. Bolin also says the storm drainage here at UCF's Arboretum is home to thousands of bats, which he says are here to stay.
The bats are basically harmless. They just want a safe place to live, and they eat insects like crazy, so they're helping us with things like, mosquitoes, moths, midges, a lot of agricultural pests, saving us a lot of money. We don't have to use so many pesticides because of the bats.
As for these bats, they'll continue turning UCF upside down. I'm Nydia Diaz. Thanks for watching this special edition of UCF Nightly News.